I started recording. We'll go live in 3, 2, 1, and we're on.
Happy Friday night, everybody.
Woo!
Mitch at your floor.
Welcome to Crazy Town.
Right?
Cops are on the way. We gotta move.
Studdard said you loved being a cop.
Well, there's the horrible hours, the garbage.
That was fun.
Okay, this is pretty silent here. I'm starting to get a little nervous.
I have stage fright.
So, did everyone
No, I
like
don't.
my satirical post? I didn't get a single comment other than Mitch.
Huh?
Sorry, it's been hell week, but it was funny. I loved it. Vicky and I actually did talk about it though.
Hoping you guys laughed and knew it was a
Oh,
joke.
we did. We totally laughed. We loved it. His email about first impressions of all the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. We liked it.
Oh yeah, I noticed that when I opened my email just now, but I haven't had time to read it yet. By the way, when I was watching, I watched some of the recording from last week, and I couldn't figure out how to see what people had like commented and stuff. Is there a way to do that?
No, only when the game's going, and then afterwards until I shut the window down.
Oh, okay. Have you switched it so that we can't see what you're doing in this stream?
Yeah, it'll be focusing on Mark's character tonight, if everything goes well.
Okay.
I'll minimize the graffiti.
Is there a way for me to watch it without me hearing everything everybody says twice?
Yeah, just mute the Twitch channel.
Oh, that's right.
So, Mitch, do you want to introduce a new player?
Hola, my name's Mark. I'm an old friend of Mitch, Vicky's, and Mark's. I recently saw that Mitch got online on Facebook, contacted him, he told me all about this, and I thought, since I'm a dad and I got 2 kids, a Friday night would be a perfect night to try to play. So, hello everybody.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome, Dish.
Nowicki likes to call me the random guy. You never know what's going to happen.
There is. That
We
is
actually-
very true.
We actually had a conversation about Nash a couple weeks back.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
So we've been playing, or we played 3.5 some time ago, and we stopped and then picked this one back up. But we were talking about old characters, and your cleric who kept dying over and over again came up, as well as your cleric,
Yeah.
your cleric of Aphrodite, who used to get friendly with characters as he healed them.
That was pretty awesome.
So you're a legend.
Brother Bruce?
Brother Bruce with a slicked back black ponytail, right?
Yep, and it wasn't Aphrodite, it was somebody else.
Okay, we last left off, you guys had finished a major battle and were resting. Pick it up in the morning, you were waiting to go out to the priest's place, which is the farm on the edge of town. Or not, well, for you guys on the edge of town too, so it's actually like almost across the street from you. When the dawn comes up, you guys are well rested. you're healed back to full, so you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. Um, and you guys can meet in the lobby. Mark, I just put you in a room there from the last time. You can move through and out into the hallway if you want.
Sorry, how do I mute the thing on Twitch?
Just turn the volume all the way down.
Or hit the speaker to mute it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. You guys rise and shine. You're in the area. Dish, right now your character's not there, even though you're off in the corner, so you can watch what's going on.
I'm working the bar.
Yeah. You're sleeping in the barn right now. Okay, Yigel walks up, says, "Good morning, everyone. We'll have breakfast for you just a minute to go ahead and sit down wherever you like, and I'll make sure I bring something out for you." And I'm cooking up eggs and bacon and a little bit of ham. Then she disappears, and when she opens the door to the back, you guys can smell the scent of baked bread, rolls, eggs, and bacon coming wafting through the area.
Oh, it smells like fresh baked bread. Oh, I can't wait to eat.
So what's our plans after we eat? We go to the priest's farm.
I guess. You were the one with the plan. Go find the goblin or whatever it was.
The hope is to find the lair of those that have attacked the town.
Right.
Didn't we find out that didn't someone direct us to like a farm where we could get information about where their lair was or something last night?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Oh, pardon me. I didn't realize that you remembered.
Dordrick looks at Aldolin with his, obviously, facial expressions hidden. And just kind of stares at her.
Okay then. Food. Food is good. And I pull out Gouda and sit him down next to me on the table.
Okay. After a few minutes, Yigel comes out with a large tray of food. She kind of sets it down almost buffet style, with a plate of bacon piled high, a plate of bread, a large hunk of cheese, some ham steak, that kind of thing, a jug of milk, still frothing at the top, and a jug of ale. She sets down plates and whatnot. The two visitors that you saw from last night, they take up some plates and they fill their plates, and then they go sit and have a small chat together. And again, they're just regular merchants. They've kind of kept to themselves.
Is that fresh milk? I asked Zira.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What? Huh?
Is that real milk? Like fresh milk?
Uh, maybe. You know? I don't know. Put it out. Shh.
Aldolin grabs the pitcher of milk and pours herself like a brimful mug, and then like sticks her lips in it and starts slurping loudly.
Wow, and I'm the one that grew up on the streets. I whisper to myself and go get some food. Pile up a plate full of food, lots of food, more than this little 5-foot body can probably hold.
Yeah, Eldolin puts like a portion of everything on her plate, and then she like, except for like eggs and stuff, which she, you kind of have to eat with a fork. She like just sort of eats with her hands and gobbles it, and it's gone in like 2 minutes.
Oh, goodness. Sita waits till everyone else has kind of grabbed their food, and then makes a little plate for herself and sits back down.
Okay.
Every so often, she like waves her hand by her head, going, "Stop it! It's fine. It's fine. Leave me alone."
Yigel will every once in a while she'll come out and she'll look on the plates. Whatever's low, she'll come back and she'll bring some more. You guys can eat your fill.
So, Dorgrit, you don't want to remove that mask and eat in here, huh?
Silence.
Meaningful
Obviously.
conversationalist.
No.
Perhaps we can talk of something of importance, as in our plan for the day.
Kind of a boring priest, aren't you?
Well, he did save my life.
Oh no, he can fight. I saw him fight. Yeah.
And you are quite a chatty drow.
I'm friendly. I'm not all scary guy in the corner with the mask.
So, we'll eat and then gather everything and go to the priest's farm, right?
I think
Yes,
that's
I
the
think
plan.
so.
And yes.
Okay.
South of here, if my memory serves me.
Yes, I think that's what the bartender guy said.
Okay. You guys gather your belongings and head on out.
Yeah, finish eating and then grab all our stuff and head out unless somebody wants to do anything else.
I'm good.
No, I'm fine.
I have been waiting for you all to finish in order to go.
Okay. Well, we're done now, so guess that means we can go now.
For being so patient. And I give him like a timid little smile and then one like shuffle off.
A single nod follows.
Okay, you guys head out, and I'll put you on the main map here. You guys can zoom out or whatever. As you can see, you basically take a road down, and you can't miss the farm. It's almost across from the tavern, or not tavern, but the inn that you're staying in.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. As you guys head out, you like I said, it's probably close to mid-morning at this point. So you guys have eaten your full. As you head that way, you can see that there's smoke coming from the chimney. It looks like, it doesn't look like there's anybody out there. When you approach the door, you does anybody want to take lead and knock on the door?
Sure, Eldolin will do that.
Okay. Walk up, knock on the door. After a few moments, an older woman answers the door. Let me get my notes here. Okay, you see a human female. She looks like she's in her early 40s. Her hair is touched with a little bit of gray here and there. It's pulled back into a tight bun. She's wearing a regular dress with a large apron with many different stains on it. Her hands look like they are well worn. As she smiles at you, very friendly, very open smile. Says, "Hello, can I help you?" The inn is actually, and she points over your shoulder. So the inn is actually that way. This is the farmhouse.
Oh, sorry to trouble you, but we are a party of adventurers, and well, last night we helped fight off a raid of orcs and goblins, and we want to track down where their lair is. And when we asked for anyone who might know, we were told that we should go to the farm.
Oh, I see. Well, if you wish to speak with my husband, he's actually out in the field right now. We do have an adventurer staying with us. He's sleeping in our barn. I was just about to take him out some breakfast. If you'd like to take it for me, I'd appreciate it, as I have some other chores I need to get done.
Oh, of course, we can do that.
All right, come on in. And she ushers you inside, and you guys enter in. The main floor is a large open area. There's a large farm style bench, almost like picnic bench type dining table. And then the kitchen is also open in there, and you guys can smell pretty much the same smells that came from the inn this morning. She hands you a little bundle, a little basket that has some eggs and bread and cheese in it, and some bacon. And she says, "Oh, he's right out there in the barn." And she kind of points you out the back door and points to a small building that's kind of dilapidated, but it seems like it's had like it looks like they're doing some new repairs on it, but it's going slowly.
Okay. Eldolin takes the basket and says, all right, this won't take us long, and heads off towards the barn.
Okay. Okay, Dish. You awaken to the sounds of some pigs and some sheep, and the smells of a barn. As you roll over and kind of look, the sun's peeking through. You look through the slats in the wall, and you can see what appears to be four humanoids coming towards you. Okay, guys, go ahead and describe your characters to Dish for me. Whoever wants to start.
Liz is up front, so
All right, Liz, go ahead and describe your character for Dish's sake, and she's the one carrying a basket right now.
Okay, so you see a female elf. She's about 5'6", 130 pounds. She's got a rapier and a dagger at her belt, and a quiver and a short bow over her shoulder. She's dressed in traveler's clothes that are mottled green and brown, like wood's camouflage. And she's got very long, light brown hair tied back in a braid, brown eyes. She's tanned, and uh, that's about all you can probably tell from here. And she's carrying a basket. And she's got a studded leather armor.
okay. There's also a about a 6 foot tall male standing behind her, who is wearing charcoal gray studded leather armor. He's got black woolen clothing underneath that covers all exposed skin, including his neck. He has a charcoal gray cowled cloak of thick wool also that is pulled low over his face. Um, he is wearing a white enameled funerary mask, so you cannot see his face. The mask itself is pretty ornately detailed. He is also carrying weapons and a adventurer's backpack.
Behind him is she's really tiny. She's maybe probably almost nearly a foot shorter than the guy in front of her. She's in black leather pants and a dark colored top. She's got stark white hair, ice blue eyes, and her skin's a light gray color, definitely part drow. She doesn't have any armor per se, but she does have some daggers on her hips and a crossbow, and she's got a little white mouse riding on top her shoulder.
And at the back, kind of looking like she's not sure if she should be here or not, is a young girl. She's like 5'7", but she doesn't quite look it. She seems a little bit hunched because she's feeling awkward. She's just like pale skin with really, really pale mossy colored eyes, like a mossy green. And her hair is kind of just pulled back in a messy ponytail with some ribbon, and it's all in different shades of like a violet. And then she's wearing chainmail armor with hints of color here and there, usually like green and like purple or something to match her hair. And she's carrying a polearm, a glaive, and has on back, adventurer's pack, some daggers, and a crossbow on her back. I think that's it. And every so often, she kind of turns to her right and looks at something you're not sure, and mumbles something, and then will turn back.
And that's all of us.
So your turn, Dish.
Okay, so Dish, you see these people approaching you. As they get closer, you can see the
How the
basket contains some
frick
food.
How the frick did Thomas find me? Frick! I don't have his money yet. Oh, God damn it. What to do, what to do, what to do.
All right, you guys reach the barn. It does. The doors are like they swing open. Both of them are
Hiding.
open right now. There's pigs and chickens and sheep kind of walking freely. Dish, are you hiding at all?
Of course.
So
Okay.
so we walk in and we see him and he dives in a haystack, or he's hiding completely.
No, he's. That's why I meant to ask him before I told you guys got up to the front. So he's hiding right now. So that's a roll, right? It's gonna have to
It's a stealth roll.
stealth, which is under dexterity.
Yes. And he's got proficiency in it.
Okay.
How do I bring
And
up my character sheet?
so yeah, so you're gonna roll a d20. And is it +5, I guess? Okay. As
Yes,
you
it's
guys enter
24.
in, you don't see him. Obviously, he's hiding with a 19. So you guys want to search for him, but right now it looks like it's empty.
We wouldn't know he's in there.
No, it looks like it's empty except for the animals.
Well, that's funny. I wonder if he
Achoo!
got up early and what was that?
uh,
I start scanning closely around.
I do too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look around towards wherever the noise came from.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay.
Too.
You guys can go ahead and search, and obviously, if he sneezed, you have advantage.
What is that? Perception?
Yes.
I failed both.
You just have to beat 18.
Okay, I'm looking for my perception score. Sorry.
No, he rolled a 19 plus 4.
Oh, I see. Okay. He rolled like 100 times there.
Sorry, newbie.
No problem.
Do you see him?
I don't see him.
Oh, you either?
No,
Find
me
him.
either.
What do you mean? What?
Do we
Get
really
back!
have time for this? Leave the food and let's go.
Right, because the farmer guy would be hiding from us. Because that would make sense since his wife sent us here, right? So we should just leave the food and go?
The farmer is in the fields, is he not?
Yes, he's in the field, but I know I heard a sneeze.
As did I.
Maybe he doesn't want us to catch his cold?
He's probably allergic to the hay.
Pardon me. Pardon me. Did the farm lady send you out here?
Yeah? She had food?
Yes, I'm just doing her the favor of bringing you your breakfast, sir.
Oh, sorry. You caught me by surprise. You are quite a menacing sight coming through here. I got a little bit scared. I didn't know if you were bandits or who you were. But if you're friends with the farm keepers, you're friend with me. Name's Thaddeus Timble.
Well, lovely to meet you. My name's Aldelin. We're sorry we didn't mean to frighten you.
You are quite frightening, you know. You are quite frightening. You should watch that. Don't make many friends that way.
Aldelin laughs and it's a very pretty musical sound, and she says, well, I guess adventurers just have to deal with that.
Oh, you're adventurous. Wow, what adventures have you been on? I bet they've been a lot. I bet you in the back with the mask. I bet you've killed many orcs. You look like the man who would kill many orcs.
He's just creepy. Don't give him kudos.
Well, he actually he saved my life last night when we were at the tavern in this town, and a bunch of orcs and goblins attacked, and we fought them off, but one of them gave me a what would have been a mortal wound, but he's a cleric.
It was not your time to die.
That's gonna be written on his tombstone. It was my time to die.
Like I said, creepy dude. And your name was what again? Thaddeus?
Yes, Thaddeus Timble. Jack of all trades. You need something done? I can get it done for you.
Right. Okay, and you're
Can
hiding
you
in the barn
find us
because...
a bandit's lair?
A bandit's lair? Why would the hell would you want to find a bandit's lair? You know what's in a You know what's in a bandit's lair? Bandits. Why would you go looking for them?
Well, we want to be sure that we root out uh, all of the orcs and goblins around here so that the town stays safe.
Really, that's very brave of you. Do you need assistance? You know, I can be a big help. You know what? I could really be a big help. You know, I can sniff out. I can sniff out orcs and goblins. They don't smell very good. And, you know, I got a good nose on me.
Wow. They
Do you need help?
really don't smell very good, I guess.
Well,
no. For a nominal fee, I'd be more than happy to sniff them out for you. I think I can be a big help.
well, as long as your fee's not too expensive, I think that would be a good idea if all of us are in agreement because, you know, the more of us, the better. I mean, to a point. We don't need an army, but, you know.
As he gets a little bit more comfortable, he steps out from the shadows a little bit more. You see a man, you see a little halfling, little guy. He's really nondescript, though. I mean, you've seen one halfling. If you've seen this halfling, you've seen them all. You know, his hair is kind of short. His eyes are brownish green, bluish, brownish green. He's wearing, I wouldn't say fine clothes, but better clothes, but they're very tattered. Like he's like, you know, it'd be like if you spent 3 nights sleeping in a tuxedo. That's what this guy looks like. And the on the side, you see there's a backpack and there's some armor there, a little bit some leather armor, and some there's a couple daggers. You see a short bow. You know, it looks like he can fight. You know, it can happen, but you know, whatever. But let's see. I take it you're looking for the. I take it you're looking for the farmer, right? The farmer.
Oh, yes, we are.
Well, I believe he's out in the Westfield this morning. I think that's what he told me last night. That I was supposed to go out to him in the Westfield this morning. So you know what? I don't want to disappoint him. You know, that food. It really does smell good. Can I see that basket?
Of course, it's for you. And Aldelan walks up to hand it to him.
Oh, thank you, pretty lady.
I whisper to Zira next to me. They're gonna be best friends. They can out-talk each other.
Oh, yeah. Just that saying and there you go.
Well, let me get my things and let me get this basket. Let me get my things and I'll lead you to that. I will lead you to that farmer. Let me do that for you. Let me do that for you.
Well, that's very nice of you.
I gather my items, I grab the basket, and I kind of start leading them to where I think the farmer is.
Okay. You just take a guess.
Yeah, I mean, I would think he would be in the same field he was in yesterday.
Yeah, pretty much. And, you know, that's where you found him, you know, or where he told you he came from last night when you were sharing dinner with them. Okay, you see he grabs his pack and whatnot and begins eating, taking you guys out towards the fields. The fields are full right now as they're getting ready for the harvest that's coming up at the end of the week. And then you guys kind of search for a while, but it's really hard to see through like stacks of corn and whatnot. You start calling out. Eventually, you're able to locate him. He comes over. He's an older human in his late 40s, early 50s. He has a bald head. He has a close cropped beard. His skin is very tan and leathery, so he spends a lot of time outside. He comes up and he shakes your hands if anyone offers. His hands are also very rough and very dirty. He looks like a regular farmer. He doesn't smell all that great, but he does greet you all very kindly and very warmly. So, welcome to my farm. I'm Tomos Priest. What can I help you with? Oh, Thaddeus. It's good to see you again. I hope you had a good night's sleep in our barn.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. The hay in your barn is so sweet and soft. It's like sleeping on a lamb's blanket. Thank you very much.
Well, I
Oh, I
apologize.
forgot.
We don't have room in the house. We have a very big family, and it's getting crowded. I'll have to add an addition this winter.
You know, you could have fit me. I'm kind of small. I could have been on a sofa or something. I'm not that picky.
So what can I do for you? And he's as he's talking, he's smiling, being warmly, but he is eyeing each of you. Basically taking stock of your size, your weaponry, your armor, and that sort of thing.
Well. These powerful people right here, right behind me. These powerful people. They're looking for the orc cave, or their what's it called? Where they all get together. Where they all get together. Their fort. They're looking to help the townspeople. Help them.
Oh, you're the group that helped out last night at the tavern, the Wooded Way.
Yes,
Yes, horrible thing.
from what I hear, they did wonders in there. They killed like 30 orcs in there. Something like that. That's what I heard.
Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. But nice to meet you. I'm Aldlin.
Nope, not an exaggeration at all. That's exactly what we did.
What?
Glare at Aldwin.
She turns and looks at Lexa. I only counted three orcs and 2 or 3 orcs and maybe 5 goblins.
He smiles and
Oh,
raises an eyebrow.
And one that
it
got
must be the
away.
translation. You know, I speak Heffling. I don't really speak English that well. So 3:30. I'm sorry if I got that
Don't
confused.
speak
I'm
Heffling.
very, very sorry, very sorry. Can Mr. Farmer, sir, can you please help out these wonderful people?
Well, I can tell you from which direction they come, but I've never followed them in. My boys have been playing in the woods since they were small. I'll call them in and see if they know any more than I do. And he starts walking. He walks kind of past you guys and out back towards the barn. Um, he gets about 5 or 6 paces and then turns and starts heading south through the cornfields. He stops to make sure that all of you are with him as you guys. He turns and comes down a row that leads directly straight through the cornfields. Makes it easier for you guys to walk as he leads you out past the corn and into the fields, and he kind of points off to the southwest, and he says, "That way, if you can see the tree line, as you guys kind of look, you can see a tree line far off in the distance." He says they come from that direction. When I get my boys, I can probably give you a better idea if any of them have seen which way they go. But he turns again. He starts looking, and he says, "If you have a tracker amongst you, maybe you can pick up their trail. If one got away, it should be a pretty blatant trail, as he was probably running."
Oh yes, I do know how to track. That's our plan actually.
Well, then it might be easier for you. Best place to check, and again, he points off towards the southwest. He says that way towards that tree line. That's where they're coming from.
Mr. Farmer, sir. Now, have these orc people been very successful in attacking the town?
No, they come in from time to time, but our militia usually keeps them at bay and fights them off.
So, Zira, why are we going after them again?
To ensure it does not happen again.
I didn't ask you. You're a creepy dude that wants to go kill things. I get it.
Well, that would be a great
Well-
help to the town. We'd be very grateful. Probably be able to scrounge up a reward if you're able to end
Reward?
this
Reward?
these attacks. They become bolder and more brazen as they move through our lands.
Well, it would be nice to be able to help people.
Yes. I mean, that's sort of my, not sort of, that's my sworn duty. You know, to Ralphane Rilithal. I'm one of his paladins.
Okay.
So you're saying there might be a reward for killing these orcs?
I'm sure that the town council can come up with something for you. We would appreciate it. It would really help with the harvest. That way we wouldn't have to post guards and we'd have more hands. We'd be able to get the harvest done quicker.
I see. Do you alpha folk might need another hand in fighting these orcs? Y'all killed like 30 of them, right?
Yep, 30.
What? Okay. Well,
So yes, we could use the help. Sure, sounds good.
yeah. I mean, you say you have a lot of skills, so what sort of skills do you have?
Well, I'll tell you, miss, I can let's see. I can find my way through a forest a bit, and I can find some food in the forest. I know how to cook very well.
Oh, you cook too? 2 of you can cook. Oh, we could eat for days.
Well, I'm a halfling. I can cook.
That doesn't mean anything. I'm a drow, but I'm not like gonna stab you in the back. At least not right now.
I move a few steps away.
Yeah, his head, Dordrick's head turns and kind of looks at you.
Well,
What?
I have been taught to use this bow. I can get them from a distance. I can see them coming. I can get them. I can knock them down.
Well, we don't know exactly how many orcs and goblins are going to be in that lair, so 5 is better than 4 if you're a good fighter.
I can do my best.
Can you be silent when it is needed?
Yeah.
Single nod by Dordrick.
Don't worry, I talk too much too.
Understatement.
Welcome to the party.
So I'm part of your group. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Well, yeah. Well, if we're gonna go fighting, I should not be wearing my good clothes. I should go get my battle clothes. So just give me a minute here, and I'll go get ready for battle. Yeah, battle.
Well, he's very lively.
The farmer turns to you and says, "If you want to wait here, I'll go find one of my sons and I'll return."
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
That would be very appreciated.
You're welcome. He takes a few steps and then disappears into the corn. You guys can hear him moving off in the distance.
So if you don't mind, I think I'll get changed in my armor. If we're going out to fight them now, I think that'd be best.
Definitely, you want your armor on.
Mitch, I step off into the corn, hide, and get changed to my armor.
Okay. Okay, you guys are waiting for, I mean, it's about a half an hour before, once again, you hear the farmer coming. It sounds like another person through the corn. You see him walking with a young man. He's probably about, early teens. Again, he's just about as filthy as the farmer is. His hair is unkempt. His skin is very tanned. He kind of looks at you guys with wide eyes as he's taking it all in. Tomas walks up to you and says, "This is my youngest son, Owen. Owen has been playing in the woods for a long time. Owen, tell them what you told me." He kind of is kind of half hiding behind his father, and he kind of looks around. Says, "Well, off in that direction is where they're coming from, and I've been there several times, and um, I've seen a few of them moving through the trees. They keep on going off to the southwest, and a few friends of mine, they've said they've followed them, and they say that there's a goblin hole um, about half a day's walk from here, um, heading southwest, as he ducks back behind his father again.
Oh, that's very useful information. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't think I caught your name.
Owen.
Oh, sorry, Owen. Thank you, Owen. That's going to be very helpful to us, and hopefully, I don't know if your father told you, but we're planning to go and do our best to destroy the lair. So hopefully, the town will be a lot safer from now on.
Okay, Miss Elf.
Owen, are
Yes,
there
sir.
landmarks around there that we should be aware of to look for?
I've never gone that far in. My friends have, and they say that they mark their territory with animal skulls on small posts of wood with branches sticking out like horns or antlers.
Oh, I
Single nod.
didn't even think of asking that. That's going to be useful too.
Dordrick turns, looks at Aldalin, and stares at her, thinking stuff.
She turns the glasses and says, "Oh, right, quiet. You like quiet."
Single shrug.
Well, I think it's better in day than not that we get there. So if we're gonna go, let's go.
Thaddeus, I like you already.
And I like you. Hey, have you ever played Baccarat?
Baccarat?
Yes, it's a halfling game. I'll teach y'all.
Is there money involved?
There can be. It's fun. It's for fun. It's for fun.
Well, that would be a great thing to do if and when we defeat these orcs to celebrate. But we should probably be heading off now. Those tracks are old already.
Well, y'all the trackers, so you lead the way. I'll be in the back.
All right. I'm thinking we should go back by the bar and the scene of the battle, and then I remember which direction he ran off in roughly, so I'll start there.
Okay. You guys head back towards the Wooded Way Inn or tavern.
I point to what I believe is southwest. Were we not supposed to start southwest?
Well,
didn't
just
they just
figured-
tell us where to go?
Oh, well, that's true. I suppose we could do it either way. Either just try to find it by following directions or try to track the goblin that left. It's up to you guys.
Well, they said there was one that left this way, right?
They did?
Isn't that what the father said? Right?
Yeah, he said that they come from the woods off to the southwest.
Okay. So, if they come here all the time, then wouldn't you find better tracks and things here?
Oh, that's true. I hadn't thought of that. Sure, okay. I guess it would save us some time.
Hey, Mark, how do you type an action? Like you're saying, Dodge.
/EM space, and then type whatever you want. So it's slash emote. Edgar Martinez, front slash, eat meat.
There you go. Okay. Thaddeus, did you finish changing?
Yuppers?
Okay. You guys head off towards the woods.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You guys travel. It's a good long walk till you finally reach the edge of the woods. Go ahead and give me a track roll.
Okay.
So I didn't add that macro for you guys, did I? Skills.
Oh, that's alright. I'll just check my character sheet.
Okay. Just roll like d20 plus whatever it is. I'll add those macros next week.
So that's just survival, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I don't know how much longer. You really want me to ask? They don't know either. Would you quit complaining about your shoes? Well, then you shouldn't have worn them.
Down at Zero's feet.
Not mine, his. Oh. Then she notices that you're looking and goes, Mom. See what you made me do.
What kind of shoes is he wearing? Not appropriate for the woods, I take it.
She rolls her eyes and then glances down, like, to her side, as if looking at someone's feet. And
Okay.
says, some leather thing, I don't know.
Aldelin, you kind of look around. You can see, what could be tracks going to the north. But wait, there's some more. Something that could be tracks over there heading towards the east. But that overturned rock could mean that someone's passed through here recently. You're not exactly sure.
Okay. I think I see there's tracks that look like they might be going north. Something that looks like it might be tracks going east. And then there's like I see it looks like a rock has been disturbed and maybe somebody passed here, but it's
which one are the goblin tracks? You're the tracker, right? So you should be able to see the goblin tracks.
yes, I am, but I'm not like an expert tracker, and unfortunately,
Obviously.
I can't tell anything clear for certain. But I mean, they said southwest, so maybe we should just head that way, and maybe I'll find some fresher tracks further on.
Mitch, I want to
Yeah.
keep my eye out for the landmarks they were talking about, the things with the deer things with the antler things or whatever it was.
Okay.
Aldelin, could you point out what you have seen and explain it to me?
Sure. And she moves a little bit and says, "You see these little markings here leading off to the north? Well, it looks like I mean, I can't tell for sure because it looks like I mean, the ground's kind of lumpy and these might just be marks from rain or something, but see these little depressions? Kind of looks like tracks leading up off north, and then she moves over and says, and over here, see that, especially this little imprint here heading east. Looks, and then there's another one over. She moves a little bit. Another one right here. Looks kind of similar. Looks that's what I saw. And then see this rock, and she moves over. See how we're looking at the underside of it, and you can see like moist soil clinging to it. That looks like someone knocked it over.
Dordrick is nodding, and as she puts things out, he drops to a knee and gets closer to the tracks and kind of touches and stuff like that. My statement of intent is I'm going to use untrained survival to assist her, and I'll go back in character.
Okay.
I will walk with you and see if a second pair of eyes can assist you in finding things.
Oh, that would be most welcome. I'm sorry that I'm not able to do a very good job right now.
There is no apologies needed. You can read these more than any
Maybe
one of us can.
Can you friend track? I bet they might be able to help too.
What? He can barely find himself to the bed.
Oh. He's a city boy.
Oh, definitely. Well, you are.
Alduin turns around and says, like, wait, are you talking about somebody? Who are you talking about?
Him. I point over my shoulder.
Alduin looks
at nobody.
Alduin looks and says, what, who?
My friend Zane. Most people can't see him, don't worry about it.
Oh, she gets a look of dawning comprehension. I got it. Okay. Zane. Well, cool. Hey, is he good at tracking?
She just said no.
Oh, right.
You're the tracker. So you track, right?
Yeah.
I think I should sit in the city.
No, I'm not, like I said, I'm far from,
You're no Baywin.
Yeah.
I'm missing them right now.
We will.
He could track a falcon on a cloudy day.
Find what we need to find.
Alright, Mr. Stewart.
Wait, out of character, Mark, are you gonna roll a...
No, he's adding his skill to you, so next time you roll for tracking, you get advantage, which means you roll another d20 and take the highest of the two rolls.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was waiting for him to... I thought he was gonna roll right now.
No, he doesn't roll. It's still you.
Yeah, I'm not rolling.
He's just helping you.
It's still you.
Alright. Well,
You know, my uncle Thomas. It's not really Thomas, but it's Thomas. Says, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Maybe let's take a couple steps and maybe try again. Maybe you can pick up that track.
That doesn't always work. Like if you pickpocket somebody and you don't do a good job, you can lose a hand.
Who said anything about pickpocketing anything?
well, for some things that works. For tracking, usually if you don't find what you're looking for, unless you move, well enough away, there's nothing new to see. But thanks for the suggestion, Thaddeus. Okay, so how about we continue just going southwest and see if we can run across some fresher tracks.
You're leading.
Okay. And she actually pulls out her sword and shield and gets them ready just in case. And she heads off like the same direction they came from. They were going when they were heading towards the woods, just kind of near southwest as she can.
Dordrick is on her heels.
Okay. You guys walk for a while, so go ahead and give me another roll, and it's an advantage roll. So, excuse me, roll your skill. Basically, you're gonna roll it twice and take the higher of the two.
Oh, okay. I think I'll take the 13.
Okay. Um, as you guys are walking for a while, Alden, you kind of look around again, and luck you look out as you cross over a fallen log and see a fresh goblin print in some mud. It looks to be about half an inch deep. So it looks like the goblin kind of was running, jumped over the log, came down in 1 foot, and kept on going that direction. But at least it's a solid lead, and it still seems to be headed in the right direction.
I got it! Dordrecht, do you see that?
Single nod.
For anybody who's looking, it's very plain to see. So once she points it out, you guys could have walked right past it and not seen it.
Great. Now we got a lead. Alright, now do I need to make a roll to see if I can follow the tracks?
Yeah, you're going to roll for just about every half mile. So I'm going to give you 3 more rolls. So give me the first one, and you're going to have advantage on each of these rolls as Dordrick's helping you.
Alright, do I just make all 3 right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Make the first one. Okay, that's success. Next one. Okay, you can roll another d20 and take advantage on that instead of the 7.
Oh, right, okay.
There you go, another success, and one more.
Mitch,
Yeah.
I do have a +3, so it really should be a +3 for survival. Just throwing it in there.
+3 for... Oh, I see, okay. So you take the higher of the 2, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, technically, I should be the one rolling, but
Okay.
it doesn't matter. I just want to get that extra +1.
So go ahead. There you go. Okay. You guys are walking for is about half a day as she's kind of pointing out here and there. It seems to get a little easier for you as you're moving through. And then let's see, 1 second here. Okay, it looks like the 2 lead people. As you guys are tracking, you see past a couple trees. It looks to be one of those totems that the boy warned you about. You can see what appears to be a log that's been looks like it's hastily and crudely cut, wedged into the ground. There's a skull of some sort of animal attached on the top. It's got some sort of moss decorating it in different places, and there's a branch sticking out of a side at a weird angle that kind of makes it look like half of an antler, that like it would represent an antler, but it's only coming out of one side.
Aldolin looks up and turns to Dordrecht and points, and then she turns around and looks at everybody else and puts a finger to her lips and like points with her sword to her sheath, like motioning to get their weapons ready.
Cutlasses are drawn.
If anybody has the thought, I think we should do it now. That way, when we sneak up on these guys, it will be a lot better.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. If anyone has what?
I said, if anybody has the thought, I think it'd be a good time to do it right now.
The what?
He means
Oh,
flatulate.
Oh.
Right.
All right, guys, let's take our first break. Be back in 5. How's that sound?
Sure.